what Bennett did as an individual in his first game back, but being able to put the Verhaeghe, Bennett, Tkachuk line back together, just how nice was that?
So the interesting thing about Sam Bennett, somebody asked me this question earlier, and they talked about his kind of point productions down a little bit. But Matthew Tkachuk's had a career year. Lusteran's had a career year. And Verhaeghe's had a career year. And all three of those guys have played with Sam Bennett for the better part of the year. And that's his strength. He drives the play. He plays so damn hard and drives the play. And he really makes it. What do they always say about great players? They make the players around them better. So Sam has been so important to us this year, even in a heart and soul way. So he gets injured and we lose him. We lose the next 4 games, right? And then we got to find a way to rally around that. But he's been fantastic for us.
And just how does this change the whole complexion of the series now, heading back to South Florida 1-1?
Yeah, you can't get too far behind anybody, certainly not a team like the Boston Bruins, the season they've had this year. So you build a little belief in each game. That's what we're trying to do. We'd be more than happy to play 7 of them. We'd be fine with that. Grind it as hard as we can for as long as we can.
The Bruins had an uncharacteristic amount of giveaways tonight. Was that something that changed tactically for you guys, or was it just you guys around the puck more?
So I didn't think we were early. I thought we were almost overly physical in that our sticks were never on the ice. I don't know if that's I don't know I've got 2 things in my head. First, I don't want to answer for the other team. They will have to tell you. I thought we got better as the game went on. Part of that was there's more energy in the building, right? They were more amped up at the start, clearly. And to feed off that, right? Like a shot to our net, the place is alive, and then we get a shot on goal. So I think they certainly had the emotional advantage early in the game. I think that's the war all good teams play. I think for the most part, they all play that style of game. They collapse very heavy in their own end. They surround the puck. They're physical size, and they move together. They get the thing that I feel about Boston is that, the strength is their 4-man rush. So they start low, right? That they're not a cheat. They don't cheat. There's not a tremendous amount of stretch in their game where the forwards are out of the far blue line waiting for a pass. They'll stretch to speed, and they'll stretch at the right time. But their strength is that confusion they cause at your line with the 4-man. And we just got to skate our asses off. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all we can skate as fast as we possibly can to try to limit that. And I think we did that in the 3rd period well.
Coach, here, did you have the feeling at a certain point that your team was shooting themselves in the foot, like taking the lead and then taking penalties? Did you feel at a certain point it could have slipped under your feet?
I will not answer an officiating question based on my horrible experience in Toronto this year. No, but it was, right? You're leading me a little bit. You just threw out just enough line to see if I would. I appreciate the tact. It was very well done.
But I wasn't looking for that, honestly.
No, I know. So I'm going to say, so I'll answer that question differently. No, I don't think we were. Because I don't think we had control of the game and then we did something egregiously stupid. I think early they were strong. How the game is officiated sometimes makes you feel that you're either really smart or really stupid. Coaches feel that about referees.
Paul, obviously, first NHL playoff win for Alex Lyon. Big game tonight. But how do you like how he handled these 2 games? Obviously, the biggest spotlight he's ever been in.
What I like the most is the way he looked tonight is the way he looked last game. And it's exactly the way he's looked his entire tour. I call them tours. The first tour and the second tour look completely different. He spent a month working with Robbie Tallis and taking NHL shots. It's been a long time since he's had that. Very square. His timing has been excellent on the seam plays. They move the puck across the ice in the offensive zone very well to one-timers. He's meeting those. He's dialed in, but square and efficient. Okay.